Today I'll show you how easy it is to update the look of your kitchen using facade backsplash panels. When we're done, you'll be amazed at the transformation, and it only takes a few hours.
Before installing your new backsplash, we need to be sure the kitchen walls are prepped. As you can see here, the surfaces where you're going to install panels are clean, dry, and smooth. Lightly sand any glossy surfaces to remove sheen. These steps will ensure proper adhesion of the panels. Determine the height and general layout of your backsplash project. You can lay out the panels on a table or floor if you need to visualize your layout. Start from the left side and work to the right. Or if your layout is to be centered at a focal point, such as behind a sink or stove, then build out from both sides of the focal point. Cut your first backsplash panels to size using a sharp utility knife, scissors, or tin snips. When using a utility knife, score the finished side of the panel using a steel straight edge as a guide. Apply light pressure on the first pass with the blade, and then gradually increase the pressure on a few more passes. There's no need to try to cut through the panel. Just bend it back and snap it off. If you're using tin snips or scissors, be sure to draw your cut lines and follow the lines. If you have an outlet, light switch, or other obstacle, you'll need to cut the panel to allow access. Measure and mark the border of the opening on the panel. Score along the entire border with a utility knife, making a few passes with a bit more pressure each time. Then, in the center of the area to be removed, cut a 1/2 inch to 1 inch triangular hole all the way through the panel. Next, using sharp scissors or tin snips, cut from the edges of the triangle to the corners of the border scores. Then, carefully bend each corner area along the scores until they break free. Before you apply adhesive to the backsplash, clean the back side of each panel using isopropyl alcohol with a paper towel or cloth. Use our 1/2 inch J-trims for panels like waves that have substantial depth. There are 2 ways of applying the backsplash to your walls: double-sided tape or tube adhesive. If you're using high bond double-sided tape, apply 3 horizontal strips of tape on top, middle, and bottom of the panel. Do not remove the release film from the tape yet. Be sure to fit and locate each panel prior to installation, as the adhesive tape is very aggressive. If you're choosing tube adhesive, we recommend Loctite PL Premium. Apply the adhesive to the back of the first panel in an S pattern, using a 3/16 to 1/4 inch bead. A 10-ounce adhesive tube covers about 2 backsplash panels. A 28-ounce tube covers 5 panels. Be sure to read the adhesive manufacturer's directions. If your panels have a protective film, remove it before installing the panels on the wall. Place the panel into position and press against the wall using your hands to apply pressure firmly and evenly across the panel, and squeeze out any air bubbles. Add additional panels in the same fashion. After an hour, repress panels to ensure a good bond, overlap, and placement. If any adhesive gets on the front of the panels, use mineral spirits or rubbing alcohol to remove before it dries. We also offer outlet cover laminates that perfectly match our backsplash panels. Here's how to apply the laminate. Align pattern or grain direction of laminate to match backsplash. Cut a round cover with a hobby knife. Peel off the backing and apply the laminate to the front of the outlet cover. Cut small squares out at each corner to allow a fold. Then fold it over the edges of the outlet cover. Cut away the switch hole with your hobby knife and you're ready to install your matching outlet cover. If the style of panel has substantial depth like this waves panel, you may have to shim out the outlet covers to accommodate the depth of the panels. Use clear silicone or matching caulk to seal the edges of outlet covers if necessary. Now you're ready to step back and admire your new kitchen makeover.
This kitchen now has a beautiful new look. In just a few simple steps, we've replaced the old backsplash with Facade's fresh, modern decor. It's easy, affordable, and available in hundreds of styles and finishes.